kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now in the box, Bo Jackson, and we are set for
Leading off
baseball
tonight for
here this
Kansas
evening.
City, the center fielder, Bo Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Carlos Santana now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Runner back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With Merrifield next to bat. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He brings a .353 batting line. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roy. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And up steps Salvador Perez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Merrifield stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Three and one. There's ball four.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next to dig in, Edwin Encarnacion. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that's the second out of the inning. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
At the plate now, Saba Suzuki as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Grounded to short. Anderson picks it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. Number 36 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting
A
second.
moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over .400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Into the box now, Yerman Mercedes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. Their count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Now a swing and a ground ball. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Too low, 1-0. From the stretch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So here's Jose Abreu. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-1 pitch.
That's it, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. The 1-1 fouled away. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. KC leads this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
The first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And he puts it on the ground to second. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
So here is Nicky Lopez, head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle, and a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Bo Jackson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now it'll be Brian Goodwin. He'll
Leading
lead
off
things
for the
off here
White
in this
Sox,
one-run
The right
contest.
fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First offering. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right outside.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The batter will be Danny Mendick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mondesi will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Clichés are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Yerman Mercedes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Sox get one on the RBI double. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. Stepping in once again is Carlos Santana, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Mendick will be there. There's one away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready now is Salvador Perez. First pitch of the AB now.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now to the plate, here is Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And now Saba Suzuki, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Santana, the runner at third. Perez over at second. Encarnacion is over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And one away now here in the Chicago third.
Now batting, left fielder, Jimenez.
Next up, Emo Jimenez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Base is empty, 2 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch of the AB now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adalberto Mondesi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in next, Nicky Lopez. First offering on its way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 16, Bo Jackson.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Bo Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. KC down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Luis Robert. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder,
First
Luis
pitch coming. Here it is.
Robert.
Here it comes, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The right fielder, number 18.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Danny Mendick.
So one out and nobody aboard. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0. Nope, that's inside.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 on the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate is Carlos Santana, singled in his last at-bat.
Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball. 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Pitch on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line but speared on a hop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now one down with the bases empty, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Nope.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Scooped up. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Royals leave 1. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes.
Up next, Yerman Mercedes. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch.
That's outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next, it'll be Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 5. All even at 2-2.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Digging in will be Sava Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 1.
And now the first pitch.
Outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Next to hit, Ryan McBroom. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Inside, ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Here now the 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. To the left side, but it's well foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Goodwin is there. 2 down.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Adalberto Mondesi.
Next, it'll be Adalberto Mondesi. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate now is Eloy Jimenez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
First pitch on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play.